Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm just gonna do a little bit of a feeding video today. Gonna show you guys kind of the different foods that I feed and how the fish take them and how the foods work a little bit. I gotta get this lid kind of propped up here. But these are my little Magnus fry. I feed these guys the Southern Delight small cichlid, and we'll just dump a little bit or a whole bunch in there. You can see these guys just go crazy over it. And it does fill, the whole water column, so there's still, quite a few floating up on the top. Yeah, these guys will eat that stuff till it's all gone. They just love it. And Titan down here, he gets the, I feed him the growth because it floats. He likes the floating a little bit better. I'll just toss a little bit in here so you guys can see him go to town on it. Here, let me get you down here so you can see it. But that stuff stays up at the top, and he really likes it. If I can get him in frame for you here, that would help. I could actually feed him the large cichlid pellets too. That would probably be a little better for him, but he goes crazy for the stuff. It's kind of nice you guys can actually get a profile view of him this time for a change, rather than the begging view that I always seem to get. Yeah, all those pellets are gone already pretty well. Of course he wants more. I feed the gorillas. They eat the large cichlid as a combination of a sinking and a floating pellet. Really comparable to massivore. You can see it puts them in there, and he nails it. And yes, some of the stuff does sink to the bottom, but he does go back and get it all. He doesn't miss any of it. But you can see how some of this works. I mean, it's a lot of it floats. Some of it does sink to the bottom. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. There's a few pellets there on the bottom. He'll come by and get those later. You'll see now he'll go down and start looking for them. There he goes. Yeah, see, he'll go and pick all that off the bottom now. We can go over here and feed the female too. Feed her the same stuff. Shake it in there. The bottles come with a little shaker on the top of it. I went and some of the larger pellets in this mix don't fit through the normal holes, so I went and just kind of drilled them out a little bigger, so it works better now. But all of the cans of this food, no matter which type of pellet you buy, it comes with this shaker top on it, and I really like that. it makes it a lot easier to regulate how much you're giving them. You know, it's not like just throwing a handful in, or you know, it kind of slows the rate of how the food hits the water. But we can go over here and grab the power feed formula now. I feed the power feed to this guy's a little excited to eat, you can see. I'll throw a little bit of the power feed in here. You'll be able to see him just come up and start nailing that stuff. He's a little bit camera shy, but he's coming around. But as you can also see, that none of the pellet is coming out of his gills either. I mean, he's eating all of it. Not a single speck. And it's still up there floating. You guys can hopefully see the pellets there. Still floating at the top. And he'll go up and get more of that as soon as I get the camera out of his face, I'm sure. The lion side, they're a little different story. They're pretty ravenous, so you throw this stuff in there and they'll clean all that out in a hurry. And again, I feed these guys the power feed. And they all have mouthfuls now. And now I'll grab a couple of these bottles again and we'll go out in the other room. We'll feed these guys here. I feed these guys the large cichlids. They're already up here waiting for me to give it to them. So you gotta put some in there for them. But they just go crazy over it. And we'll move down to Odin down here. He likes the large cichlid as well. He gets it as it falls, and then he'll clear the top out, and then he'll go down and start hunting the gravel for it. And then my littler umbies here, like Magnuson and his female, they eat the power feed. He gets a little nervous here. Let me throw. As soon as I open that lid, he thinks I'm going to be coming in there, so he may not come out and get any, but we'll see if he can resist or not. Yeah, he's a little too shy for if I'm standing out here with a camera and the lid's open. He gets a little nervous. There's one that's floating down right in front of him there. And these smaller ones here, let me kind of prop the lid open here and let shoddy camera work for you. There you go. And even these, 2.5 inchers can easily eat this power feed. It's a 3mm, I believe, and they have no problem eating that. And for the smaller fry, I feed them the veggie krill. Let's see if I can get it in focus here a little bit. Yeah, you get the picture. These fry are only 3/4 inch or so. This veggie krill was designed to stay pretty well whole for 48 hours, so these guys can just come by and pick at it whenever they like, which is good because that really it replaces the gel food that I was using, and they really like it. Of course, they are a little nervous with me with the camera in front of here, but they do come by, and that'll be all gone within a half an hour. They'll have all those pellets gone. But yeah, I just wanted to show a quick video to you guys of kind of how the food works and what I'm using, and how much the fish like it, and kind of how the pellet works in the water. Hopefully the video helped, and if anybody's interested, you can be sure to hit myself or Conway up at on our Facebook page, Aquatic Support Systems. We'd be more than happy to help you out. I'll put a link in the description of our email address and our Facebook. So if you don't have a Facebook, you can be sure to send us an email if you're interested in getting some of this food and trying it out. We'd love to get it out to you and see how your fish like it. But, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.